Thank you, Mr. Rajeev, for joining us on Let's Talk Business series by RealtyNXT.
Thank you very much, Kritika. I'm very grateful that you have called me. So it was very good moment that when I heard that you are going to invite me for this platform. So it is good that I can express a lot of things about the reality, what I have gone through in 3 decades.
And I'm very keen to know that. So, Rajiv ji, let's start at the beginning. I want to know what first drew you to real estate and what was the vision behind starting Starwing Group?
So I'll take you in 1984. Because 84 I passed out my engineering from Bangalore, Tumkur, and from there I came back to Bombay. I was just 21, 22, and I was looking opportunity for a business. Yes, our background was a business. People in my family, they had a very milk business, big trading business in Bombay. And that time Operation Flood has started by Mr. Kurian, Dr. Kurian, Amul.
Right.
So we started going to Gujarat and bringing the milk to Bombay. We were the first people brought that, you can see that cold milk and all, which is now in Bombay flush with that. So I have done 2-3 years that business. But finally I have done my engineering, civil engineer. So I wanted to start a real estate business. And real estate was my passion. When I joined the college, I used to see a lot of buildings coming up in Mumbai. Slowly, Bombay was changing. It was just era of changing of Mumbai because Bombay was full of chawls.
Right.
If you remember, there were a lot of chawls from Borivali to Andheri and of course up to, you can say, Parla and all. Then I can see that Bombay's chawl system was changing to a building ground plus 6 or 7. That was the maximum availability. Bombay was changing the lifestyle. People were slowly getting into a flat system where Bombay was quite famous for a chawl. If you see old movies,
Right.
you'll see a lot of chawls, a lot of heroes, they come from that chawl and they go to the skyscraper. So same thing in Bombay. So I have seen that time. Then I thought we should look into the flat system. And then we started one small project which was at highway 800 odd figure with the 20 flats. We started that journey from there and today we have reached here. So that was the starting of the Starwing. We created that business entity and we started with that.
So, what was the vision behind starting the Starwing?
Starting vision was in 84, I can say 89. It was only money.
Okay.
Because you are just passed out from the college and you want to be rich.
True.
You want to have, I'm very honest, you want to have a car, your own car. You want to have your own chauffeur. And that kind of dream which we used to see in Hindi movies.
True.
So if you have seen this, movies were also based on the
Yeah.
real estate. Like they have grown up in that. So ideal is, that was the vision. उस समय तो वही था. Then slowly when we got into the business, we understood it's not so easy.
Yeah.
So then the journey started.
So you must have weathered multiple real estate cycles over the decades, right? 1989 say we are talking about and the current 2025. So I want to understand from you, you have seen so many changes in real estate. According to you, what was the most defining, I'm sure there must be some of the most defining moment, both wins and turning point in your journey of Starwing Group?
So if you ask me as a developer,
Yeah.
in these 3 decades, the first decades from 90 to 2000, you can say 10 years, that was the fantastic in the real estate. It was a less problem, less challenges, smaller building, smaller construction area, and people wanted a flat.
Right.
It was not very much diversity in the building. Just they wanted a flat, 2 BHK, 3 BHK or 1 BHK with a small parking. Not very big cars were there that time. So they just wanted a flat.
Right.
And the project implementation was very fast, quick.
Okay.
So we used to complete the project, hardly it used to take 13 to 14 months with the OC and handing over to the customer. And there will be almost 20 or 25 customers in that building.
Right.
And margins were good, competitions was less, and sales were fantastic. Over the day, those eras I remember, if you buy a plot first, you just give a token to the plot. Means once you close the deal and you come and announce that we are starting a project in XYZ location, Next day you should get, of course, not like today's 1 lakh rupees token used to come for a flat.
Yeah.
So almost you are sold out. So in 30, 45 working days, the deal used to be financially closed.
Okay.
So there was nothing, only you have to give the construction on time. And approvals of the Maharashtra government was quick. There are a lot of, very simplicity was there, you can say. It was like today, if I tell you correct, it will be correct. If you go to the B town, I'm sure, I'm not working in a B town, but if you go to B town of Maharashtra, I'm sure it will be same like this. Over the change of decades, the FSI has changed, rules has changed.
Right.
Customers' expectation has become high. I'll tell you, in 89, if you take any building, it is just you have a 24 flats. Today, if you take that same building and do the redevelopment, there will be not less than 100 flats because of the FSI. So your FSI terms mean what happens? Your parking goes up, your electricity goes up, your water consumption goes up. Entire scenario has been changed.
Yeah.
And the customers are demanding. So they want everything in one roof, whether it's terms of gym, whether it's parking, whether for garden, for children play area, a lot of things have changed.
True.
So that is additional cost where customer is also paying for that, but the journey becomes long. So your financially that turnover, times take long time. So your profitability goes down.
True. True.
So it's a long journey. For any project today, it takes 4 to 5 years to complete lock and key with society delivers. When I say society means when you're handing over to the society, making the society and giving the conveyance.
Right.
I feel as a developer, your project is only completed when you hand over the society.
True.
With the conveyance. With the grace of God, till today we have completed all buildings on time with OC and handed over to the society with conveyance. So that I feel then your project is completed.
Right. But 2-3 quite interesting things you quoted. One being where the customer decision is quick, right? Earlier it was quite quick where they are giving you the token. Second is where the execution of the project is happening between 13 to 18 months, which we don't see now, right?
Definitely.
But correct me if I'm wrong, earlier in the movies, be in 80s, 90s, the movies used to show developer as a mafia, right? They are being these goons. But then later on it was more quoted that it's going to be very unstructured market till the time, of course, RERA came in. But before RERA, how do you see the real estate developers were perceived by the customers?
No, there are good and bad always in the society. So I will talk about the good people, like people like us. I don't say I'm good or bad, but we have completed our project in times. You can go through the documents what we have, when we have conceived the project, when we have completed the project, when we have given to the customer conveyance and society. So these are the parts. You have to be honest to your business. Any compliance, any law, there are a lot of laws, but people, they don't follow.
Right.
There is a law that you can't drink and drive, but still in the past you see a lot of cases comes out. They drink and drive and there's a big accident. So it has to be inbuilt. This is my perception.
Right.
So we came from a family where we believed in honesty, taking a right decision at a right time. And customer is always, for me, is a God. This is what we have been taught from our family and fathers, parents and all. So that's why till in 3 decades, I'm here to give the interview. Right. Otherwise, there were a lot of developers who started a journey with me. They have lost the track.
I agree. Yeah.
Yes. What you talk about film story. So film story is there. There are some bad elements in our also, in other also business. I don't disagree. I don't say no. But how you keep yourself, that is very important. How you drive yourself in the society, that is very important.
True.
Otherwise, you have to live in this world. You have to live in Bombay. Good people and bad people everywhere are there. But still, there are people living with a dignified way. Some people choose in a different way. So it depends up to you, how you handle your business.
No, I agree. So I want to know and I really want to understand is, then how would you describe your evolution as a business leader, starting from the first project to where Starwing stands right now. What's changed in you personally?
See, as I told you, before the customer was moving from chawl to flat in Mumbai. Now, customer is moving from flat to upper version. So it's a very big difference. My same customer whom I have given you 1 BHK or 2 BHK, today their family has expanded. Children have come from abroad. They want the good place. They come back to me. कि साहब आप ऐसा बनाओ, garden चाहिए, gym चाहिए. Children are going to the gyms. They want the social things. So there is a big change, and we have already changed in that way. If you see the new project which we have conceived the idea in Marol, that is in Marol we have got. So when it is a big SRA project, because Bombay has moved from normal flat to MADA development, SRA development,
Right.
lot of changes have come.
True.
Because of course the demand is there, population is coming to Mumbai, people wants to stay, there are a lot of transition is taking place. So there is a lot of people are coming to Mumbai, and of course one thing I'll tell you about Mumbai, what I feel very, 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 very strong about Mumbai, Mumbai is a city which is blessed from all over India. We have 24 hours water, which I am seeing from last 40-50 years. Electricity, 24/7. I have never seen in my life that electricity has gone. Then we have a transport journey previously, not today. Train, Churchgate to Virar. Good or bad, but it's there. So people can reach at their level at 45 minutes, 1 hour from any destination. After that, Mumbai is a safe city where you don't have any nonsense in the night with the girls, ladies, anything, anybody's bullying anybody. There's no way you can listen it. Of course, it's a big city, somewhere you have here and there that can become, but we are the best. And I'll tell you one more thing about Mumbai. Mumbai's water, I always thankful whoever has designed Mr. Modak Sagar. It is designed so well. Today, I have checked up my personally that the filter water and BMC water are equal. Of course, people wants to have a Bisleri
Right.
and things like that. I don't deny that. But I was doing some research. Then when I checked up, Mumbai BMC water and filter water is the same. So we have a very good treatment plant in Mumbai. Otherwise in north, lot of arsenic waters is there. So you see a lot of cancer patients. That is one of the cause about that. So Mumbai is a very good city, and the Mumbai has changed. The entire FSI system has changed. Lot of transition periods are coming. So we conceived the idea of Marol. So when we have done this SRA project, so there was two things in my mind, how to take up this project. And one thing about my company, we believe in affordable housing, where my person should get a house, because we have started that decades before 30 years, from chawl to flat to house, bigger house. So we are not into luxury segments. Mumbai is that part, the other side and all, everything has changed in a luxury.
Right.
So here in Marol, we started thinking what to do. So then I thought, when Mumbai has started, there was chawl system. Now today, if you see, a lot of young crowds is migrating to Mumbai, whether it's terms of advertisement world, whether it's terms of modeling, whether it's a film industry, whether all kind of young boys and young girls are coming. Right from BKC to Andheri. It's full of young. And today, if you see, all youngsters, they are facing a problem for getting accommodation. Accommodation is biggest challenge because societies are not allowing them because they are bachelors. If the girls are taking the place, a lot of moral policing has been done by society. So these are the challenges which youngsters are facing. Then we thought an idea. My son proposed me about the studio. Let's have a studio, which we have seen in New York, which we have seen in Hong Kong. A lot of places are there. And of course, we have a wonderful Prime Minister. He's talking about the trillion economy, and young populations is coming. So we have to cater. It's our responsibility when you are into real estate from last 3 decades. So you have to think about them also. So then we planned about the studio.
So I will come to that. But before that, quickly, if you have to summarize as a business leader, how have you evolved over the time? Because I'm sure when you started, you must be that young man, aggressive, go-getter. But from that time till now, how you have changed?
No, still I'm like that only. I'm hands-on on my projects because any real estate can't be driven by any professionals. This is what I believe.
Okay.
Because this business has got a versatile, every plot has got a different story. So ownership has to be in the project. I can't give up any time. If I want to also, I can't give up. Because in terms of planning, in terms of your water charge, all things has to be evaluated very well carefully. Because as I told you today, we are in one plot, we are making 3,000 flats.
Right.
So your responsibility is more than what before 30 years it was.
True.
You are delivering only 24 flats or 30 flats. I'm talking about a mid-level builder.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about those days who have come up in a very big layout. So the regular builders who has, of course, they have changed over the period. Like me also, I started with 3,000 now flats. We started with 30 flats. So it has taken time for us. So the responsibility is more with the customers. One mistake, it's like a factory now. It's not one mistake can
True.
come out because your water charge, discharge, your layout of the drainage, how it should be, flooding should be taken care. Today, all customers are very much aware. They are aware than you.
Yeah.
What permissions you have got, what is the height problem, whether you are in the radar, whether you are in a funnel, whether you have taken MOF permissions or not, what is your responsibility towards the environment.
True.
We have environment. So, and all customers, they ask these questions. I told you, no, that 30 years before the person was moving from chawl to flat.
True.
Now it's very different. The children are educated and they are working for a top corporates. So they have their own lawyers team who are working together. So tomorrow they will just give you one notice. What are these things you have to submit them? So you have to be very, very careful. Yes, there are people to run the show, but as an owner, I feel you have to be on the toes.
True.
You can't sleep.
So it was interesting when you quoted about affordable homes, right? Because in current scenario, what I'm seeing is a lot of developers are shying away by quoting themselves that we provide affordable homes. They are putting labels like premium affordable or premium luxury or premium homes. Everyone is shying from affordable homes, but not you. So how come we are seeing this different change, especially in a city like Bombay? Like affordable homes, people are not able to talk about it by giving a name to it. Like it's affordable, but they are saying no, it's a premium home. Even if it's falling, be your square feet, pricing, everything under affordable. So why do you think this kind of talk is especially happening in metro cities? Why developers are shying away from this?
See, metro city का अपना एक problem है कि खुद की identification, how you want to put it. Premium home means what? You have a club, amenity, everything. Even affordable homes are having the amenity. What I want to say, affordable means people, common people should be able to buy it. That is our main fundamentally in our company's story. Today, if you see, if you go in Marol, I'm giving you an example, Marol.
Yeah.
If you see 2 BHK, 2 BHK is not costing less than 1.8 crores plus GST plus stamp duty and everything. And one parking extra, it goes nearly about 2 crores, 2.1 crores. We are giving beautiful home 1 crore 63 lakhs including parking, everything with GST and everything, that is 611. So affordable home, how you design.
True.
So I'll tell you, it's very, very simple. How you design your flat, how you put the columns. Last time I told you, I explained you that, as an owner, you should be there. If I can stay in 1 BHK myself, then my customer can stay. That should be your size of the precisely how you design your. In 1 BHK or 2 BHK, there is a toilet, there is a hall where the TV's placement should be there. There should be no wastage. Today, anybody is paying square foot. If you enter, if I leave a gallery, so अगर 20 स्क्वायर फीट भी लूज होता है तो उसका अगर इफेक्टिवली देखिए आप तो 380 हो गया 400 फ्लैट में.
True.
What is he is utilizing it. So my affordability is that my affordability stands not in terms of money, utilization of space. If I have given you 400, you will be utilizing 398, 395, because when you open there is a hall. When you take a right, you have a bedroom, you have a kitchen, and your bathroom is properly sized. So that is, and then you get that affordability in the price.
Right.
Today my price is 1 crore 63 lakhs. That includes GST, stamp duty and everything. And we are giving 611 square feet of 2 BHK with balcony. You should come and visit that place and see that, how we have designed that. So designing is very important. Which architect is designing? Today what has happened in Mumbai, what I see, a lot of, with due respect to all architects, they are used to making 5 bedroom, 6 bedroom, 4 bedroom.
Yeah.
एक जमाना ऐसा आ गया था, आपको बताऊं कृतिका जी, in my era only, कि सबने 1 BHK बनाना ही छोड़ दिया था.
Okay.
I am talking about 2000 के करीब. किसी को भी if you say कि you are making 1 BHK, no, I don't want to make 1 BHK. We'll make 2 BHK, 3 BHK, 5 BHK, 4 BHK. And suddenly today every builder is making 1 BHK.
Yeah.
So what is called that? Affordability or premium affordability? Yeah, luxury affordability. Yeah, they will say extra large 1 BHK. So, but 1 BHK is 1 BHK.
I agree. No, I agree. That's why I asked you, how come you're not shying away by calling it something different label rather than affordable home? Because no one is using that term, but everyone is selling the same, right?
मेरे में उनके में ये फर्क है कि I have traveled by the step. I have not traveled by the lift.
Okay.
So I have gone step by step, and we believe in that. So wherever we have reached, it's step by step. We have started with 700 square meter plot, and we have reached to 14,000 odd. So real estate is my journey. I believe it's one generation has to understand this business very well, and then I have to transfer to my second generation the knowledge of part of designing, management, because now it is becoming very big, huge. Once upon a time, in my starting time, if I'm not, मुझे याद है 3 लाख, 6 लाख, 7 लाख का फ्लैट होता था, 1.5-2 करोड़ का टॉप लाइन होती थी.
Okay.
मतलब 5 करोड़ की मैक्सिमम टॉप लाइन होती थी. 6 crores is the top line. Today is 1,000 crores, 1,200 crores, and people bigger than me, they are doing, you can imagine what they are doing.
Yeah.
Affordability till Andheri, it will be there. And one more thing I'll tell you, affordability where? See, if you see entire, I don't know why, always West gets saturated first and then East start. And in West, always all over the world, if you see, it's a residential.
Yes.
And East is a
Commercial.
factory,
Factory.
labor oriented. There's in here also in Andheri West, if you see, it's a residential. It is now fully saturated, and suddenly East is changing. Right from Hirarandani Pavai se start hua hai, GBLR, Sakinaka. A lot of industries are getting closed down, whether it's commercial or residential. Like in London, once upon a time, West London was, now East London. It was nobody used to go there.
True.
Today East London is a hub. People wants to go first to East London.
Yeah.
So East is always weaker. Where I am sitting, where I have my forte. Because if you see, we have developed in Andheri East. In one more thing I have added in my company, when I started, I have decided not to go out of East. So all my projects are in Andheri East. So you have more penetration, brand penetration. People know that the guy is from the local. And from another lane to another lane, they know you.
True.
So as a developer, So basically, I always say कि we are not manufacturer, we are traders. तो भाई local trader हैं, सब जान रहे हैं, आपको जान रहे हैं कि दुबे जी का है, वे लोग. So customer का regulation भी ठीक है, and we are happy with our business.
And that's how you build trust also,
Trust
right?
also.
I agree.
Yeah. So वो trust का part बड़ा हो जाता है. And one thing about me, I meet my all customers. They can call me anytime. So there is no era between that. He has to meet somebody else, and then I'm open to all customers. We are very, very friendly, open company, and I decided that way only. I have not created any hierarchy that people can't come and see me. I meet my CPs. People know me. In Andheri, everybody knows me about my product and my company. भाई ठीक है. अच्छा, some people, my staff is sitting, तो वो बोलते हैं कि हम राजीव जी से बात कर लेंगे. आप सिर्फ ब्लॉक कर दो, हम कल जाके उनको मिलेंगे. And they WhatsApp me, and then I give them time. So it's very friendly note पे मैं काम करता हूँ.
And that's very rare now, right?
Now it's very rare.
Because so many corporates coming in, so many big...
नहीं, उनकी problem अलग है because they are doing a lot of business.
True.
And they are into a lot of projects. Kandivali, Borivali, Dadar, Dahisar. So for them also it's difficult. But here I'm not going out of Andheri. So my living is Andheri East and my office is Andheri East. My projects are 5 kilometer radius. So any CP comes also with some projects. Ki sahab, there is Andheri West mein there is one project. No, I'm not interested.
Okay.
So we are very clear about that. अब उसमें 40 साल निकल गए.
No, but that's how you have built that brand legacy, right?
No, I picked it up from very big developer. I followed him. ऐसा नहीं, कहीं ना कहीं से सीखता है आदमी. So if you see Mr. Jail Raheja, I'm sure I had a very less opportunity to meet him. But when he has started, आप देखेंगे तो Khar and Bandra में only Jail Raheja has made a small buildings. So another 15-20 years he has worked, I believe, in Khar and Bandra only. Then of course he has expanded in a very big. But his initial target was Bandra and Khar. मेरे ख्याल से 40-50 projects उन्होंने किया होगा. Every lane you find Rahejas, and that's why he built that name. He gives on time, he gives on delivery. That is all.
Yes.
That was his legacy. He's our pioneer of this industry, and we believe him. So once I met him, I had opportunity to meet him. So I told him, sir, I have created that one building on highway. So please don't forget, you should hand over the society and do convince. That was his mantra. So that mantra, we have believed that. So they are all pioneers of this industry.